I used to be so bad at trading, but now all I do is add positions to my winning trade. I took this trade, the initial trade, on a Monday. We added these trades, and currently we are sitting in good profit. The how part of getting good entries like this, I already explained in the weekly analysis, which was on Sunday. Now remember, the title of that video was how to make $1,000 trading on the Nasdaq using that exact same strategy. And all of this is not done by myself. I did all of this with the whole inner circle. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah, we had our second take profit, final take profit smashed yesterday, and we're sitting in good profit. You can get these exact same results using the basic of trading knowledge that you need, only price action, trend line, support and resistance. So in this video, I am going to show you that trading one strategy with discipline is better than trading 50,000 strategies with zero discipline. All the necessary conditions for us to enter this trade were actually met before we entered this trade. Now I'm going to explain every single thing, but for me to do that, I have to take you back to Monday because I like to show my trades as I'm taking them or how I took them. So before we do all of that good stuff, if you are new to the channel, welcome. We trade the Nasdaq over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You already know what's up. Don't forget to hit that like button, turn on your post notifications and subscribe to the channel. Now let's go back to Monday. It is almost 10 p.m. as you can see right over here, beautiful traders, and let's just go on to the charts and look at this easy trade that we've just had on the Nasdaq. We are going for the highs, and you can see that on our account we're already up 200 pips on each of the trade, and our stop loss is in profit. This was an easy trade. I did explain it during the weekly analysis, and let's just talk about it for a little bit. Right, look, we have the market trying to break out of this level for 3 times, and then at the spot where it currently was, it was having a build up at this level right over here. Right, on the lower time frames there will be a little range. Right, look at it. Even on a lower time frame, this little range that I'm having right over here, and if a market is ranging, it either has to break out to the top or to the bottom. Right, so in this case it did break out to the top. Right, the simple breakout strategy that we're always trading. Over onto our charts right over here, you can clearly see that after the market broke out of the little range that it was having, right, it then eventually just shot up to the top. But the interesting part about this whole thing is it's not even the movement, because you're always seeing this movement on a daily basis on this channel. Right, it is when it moved. It was during the New York open. Right, remember I said we always want to trade the Nasdaq when we have volatility in the market, and when is that? When the New York session opens. Now look at what happened. The New York session opened and then the market just started pushing up to the top. This is why we caught this crazy move on the Nasdaq, as you can see right over here, and we absolutely obliterated it. Right, so in today's video, that's exactly what I wanted to show you guys. Right, and it's not even a difficult thing. Right, during the London session, the Asian session, all of these other sessions, the US market is not going to move. You're not going to see this much volatility in the market at those times. You always want to wait and capitalize on the volatility that you see during the New York session. Now I like to show live examples, but this trade has already played out, and it's all good. You know why? Because I did explain this trade during the weekly analysis. If you do not watch that clip, just go back to it, and I said that I'm going to be making $1,000 on a daily basis using this strategy. And today is a Monday. You clearly saw that we have made almost $1,000 with just one single setup. Right, so what I'm going to do right now is we're going to go to bed because I'm tired, I'm wasted. So what we're going to do is I want to just make a little analysis right now for what we're going to expect the market to do tomorrow. Right, and then I know that because I won't be on my desk tomorrow during the New York session, but I will still be trading on my phone. Then we'll come back later and check out if the market has actually done what we want. Right, let's just talk about what we're expecting the market to do. And then the market has given us this type of formation. Let's mark our points of interest. That's the only thing that you need to do. Mark your points of interest before you trade any chart. Right, so in this case, this is our point of interest, actually as a support, and all I need is for the market to drop up. So what it's going to do right now is going to probably the Asian session, right, and then a little bit of the London session. We're going to see this little zone right over here. That's exactly how it's going to form. Right, and then it will either drop down to this level, and from this level it's going to push up to the top. Right, or it can just not even get to this level and then, you know, just start pushing up to the top from this zone right over here, and then just continue pushing up to the top. Right, now this is just my prediction, my analysis, and you can see that I'm not biased to buys or sells. I don't know what I'm looking for in the market. I want the market to continue with the upward movement. This is why I've marked it up like this. All we have to do now is to wait and see if it will actually do that, and then wait for the entry triggers, which I'll explain if it does that. If it does not give us a good setup, I mean, if it breaks out and keeps going down, then we don't have a trade for tomorrow. But I'm expecting Nasdaq to get to these spots, and we're going to start buying it from there. So let's just call this a lovely day. What a lovely trade we've just had, and I will see you guys tomorrow, slightly after the New York session. Let's go. And that's correct. It is a beautiful Tuesday, beautiful traders, and as you can see, the setup has been respected to the dot. That's one thing I like about Nasdaq. It always respects, most of the times respects my setup. I saw one comment like that saying that Nasdaq must be my child because it listens to me. Alright, so let's just go over this. As you can see, it's quite late right now, and the setup has played out, but I did explain every single thing that we're looking for yesterday, right? And this is exactly how it just played out. Right now, you see we had that little range that I was talking about, and it spiked back down just as we predicted, right? And then right now, what we're expecting is for the Nasdaq to actually keep breaking out of these highs. But to do that, I need to close some of my trades because I do have a lot more trades than I should have, especially when I want to hold overnight. So let me just go ahead and close 2 trades and leave 1 with the stop loss in profit. Let's go over to the 4-hour time frame and look at the lovely entry point that we had in the inner circle. Give it as a buying limit in the inner circle today at 21,110. That's where I told him to buy. Let me just show that to you guys right now. And yes, you guys, 21,110 right over here, buy the Nasdaq as a spot. And this is exactly the spot where we bought Nasdaq, just like I wanted Nasdaq to play out, and it absolutely just did that. And our final take profit has been hit right now. These are the trades running right over here. What I don't want is for Nasdaq to break out of the highs. If we go on to the 4-hour time frame, the daily time frame, we can clearly see a rejection from that level that I had marked up yesterday. And right now, it is absolutely going for the highs to break out of those highs. And I think that will be for tomorrow. Nasdaq will probably break out of the highs tomorrow. And then if it does, I mean, we're going to add positions because during the New York session, that's when we're going to see volatility in the market. So that's when I'll also add positions to the Nasdaq if it does end up giving us new highs, right? But for now, those were the lovely 2 days that we've just had with the Nasdaq on Monday and today, Tuesday. We've added 2-hour winning trade, was absolutely lovely. And right now, we are waiting for the break off those highs so we can add more trades. So if you did enjoy this video, all right, not so fast, guys, not so fast. As you can see, it is currently 12 o'clock and Nasdaq has broken out of the highs, as you can see right over here, and we are sitting in good profit, plus 145 pips and plus 300 pips on the rest of the trades, right? So I'm not going to close the trade right now, but I just wanted to show you guys that we have broken out of the highs just like I had predicted, right? And right now we have new highs on the Nasdaq, which I'll just mark up over here like this. This is the new high on a Nasdaq. If we go over to the 1-hour time frame, we don't need this anymore. This level I doubt it will come back to play around at this spot, but I think it's just going to keep ranging and pushing up to the top. We'll see that for tomorrow if we can add more trades to this beautiful trade. But for now, we have broken out of the highs and I'm super excited. I absolutely love trading the highs. All right, guys, you can see it's a lovely Wednesday, and yeah, this has to be the trade of the week on Nasdaq. It's either you are in the trade, right, or you are watching the trade move. I have just shifted my stop loss to like from here. I shifted my stop loss from this level to around about this level. Right now, all I'm doing is using the trail profit strategy now because I'm securing all the profits that I have. Today I didn't add any trades. You can see that we have 500 pips on each of the trades, and we've been holding this from Monday. What a lovely trade. I asked how many people are actually in the trade with me, and as you can see, only 49 out of 450 people. The rest are just watching and the others have left early. You can already see that, but that's what's happening. Nasdaq is just shooting up to the top. What a lovely way to, I can literally call this a week. If anything, I can call this a week because the trade has absolutely just played out nice. But for real this time, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, turn on your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tino, and I'll see you in the next lit video. Peace.